how can I create a product page description that actually sells? It just feels like that I'm listing features and product benefits, but it's not enough for me to stand out of competition. Have you ever thought about it? Well, if you have, then you're at the right place. We are going to talk about how to create compelling product pages. So let's start by talking about our own patterns and how do we really surf the internet? What is our buying decision process? And how do we decide that this is a product that we want to choose? Well, for me it is, I'll talk about myself. I go on internet and start looking for a specific information. For example, if I have to buy handbag, I will go and search the internet and I'll try to figure out as much as possible about handbags. What are the types of handbags? What is the quality of handbag? The kind of design or style that's in right now, and what design and style fits me. And then actually I start looking for a brand. So that's how long a consumer buying process is. However, we as marketers, we think that the consumer buying process starts at customer coming to the brand website and then start consuming information from there and then ends up buying. I've already seen what a bad product page versus good product page looks like. It starts with identifying what are the different personas you're catering to and what are their pain points, and then address those pain points, because you are not going to write paras and paras. You have really limited space and you need to decide what are the features that your audience really cares for and then serve it to them in a benefit oriented way. Previous example, and understand what will you do differently. Instead of writing number of hours and what does the program really includes, like assessment, individual reflection and what not, to really cover is crisply tell the duration of the course. Then copyright here tells me the number of days this workshop is for. It is for leaders. Talks about what kind of leaders it is for. It talks about the benefit that I will have on attending this course, which will make me impactful leader and help me make meaningful change. Benefits over features, guys. Go get updating your product page. While creating a product page, the first thing to note is that every consumer persona is different. I, as a consumer persona, I am very research oriented, and there are people who actually take a decision by doing impulse purchase. And similarly, when you study your product or industry enough and more, you will come up with more personas. For example, if you're in financial services, personas would look like high risk taker, medium risk taker, and risk averse, right? Similarly, if you are in fashion, you will find out people who are fast fashion loving, which means they want to upgrade their wardrobe very frequently. There would be people who love fashion which is more sustainable, so they invest a lot of money, time and effort in buying what they are buying, right? So similarly, in each industry you will figure out that there are different consumer personas. So when you are creating a product page, it is important that you start by identifying consumer persona, identifying their problems, their aspirations, their needs, and then we move on to the next step. When you are doing copywriting, less is more. You just saw in the previous one how MailChimp does compelling copywriting with few words. No matter how much time, money and effort you spend doing copywriting, people don't have time and they will not likely spend a lot of time. They will just skim through your website, and MailChimp knows it and uses it perfectly well to create copy on product pages. You see a compelling headline, crisp description. So even if you are skimming this, you will be able to get what they are trying to say. Here they are trying to say create a free website. So you will be getting a website absolutely. Consumer, I instantly know that designs are very good and very simple even if I'm a starter. When reading the description, I quickly figured that I can customize. They have beautiful images that I can select from. As we learned, they have broken up all the benefits into multiple sections. It's kind of a bulleted list that even if I'm skimming, I can quickly make sense of. They have visual anchors so that it's not boring. Primary information is in bolder, larger font. Secondary information is smaller description, and it works perfectly on mobile devices. Well formatted, beautiful looking page. As simple as that. When you're creating product pages, last but not the least, you need to make sure that you have the right set of keywords. Short tail keywords, mid tail keywords, long tail keywords, semantic keywords, keywords that are getting searches. You can use many tools like Keywords Planner, SEMrush, and figure out what are the keywords that are getting maximum searches and are most relevant to your product page. And just use them while doing copywriting. You need to make sure that you're not spamming your page with keywords, but you are using it in a copywriting craftsman's way. Find a balance between doing SEO and doing compelling copywriting. In a nutshell, create personas for your business, identify their problems, and try to address benefits basis their problems. Not just write compelling headlines, but pay attention to the order of information, make it verbose, figure out what's important and work on that, and a healthy balance of keyword and copywriting. That's all for now. If you have more points, do comment and let me know. And if you have any queries, do comment and I will be happy to answer. That's all for now. Do not forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.